Welcome back to the channel Rare Coins All World, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you've ever wondered whether your old pocket change could be worth a small fortune, today is your lucky day. In this video, we're going to talk about the 1995 United States quarter dollar, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but in reality, it could be worth a whole lot more than its face value. Stick around until the end of this video because we'll be revealing just how much a 1995 quarter could be worth today, and trust me, you'll be shocked by the price. Let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the quarter. The US quarter dollar has been a mainstay of American currency for centuries. Introduced in 1796, it's one of the most widely circulated coins in the country. However, the design of the quarter has evolved over the years to reflect different periods in U.S. history. In 1995, the design of the quarter was still part of the Washington Quarter series, which had been in circulation since 1932. The design featured the profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States, created by artist John Flanagan. Washington's profile has been a symbol of American strength and leadership for generations, but here's where it gets interesting. The 1995 quarter was produced during a period when the U.S. Mint was transitioning between designs. The Washington quarter was still the standard, but changes were beginning to happen behind the scenes. These quarters were being minted in large quantities, but only a few select variations and conditions could make them valuable to collectors. Before we get into the juicy details of the coin's value, let's quickly take a look at the design of the 1995 quarter itself. It features the classic Washington portrait on the obverse, facing left. Below his image, you'll see the inscriptions, Liberty and In God We Trust. The year 1995 is also inscribed under Washington's portrait. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a depiction of the eagle, which has been a symbol of the United States since the early days of the Republic. The eagle represents strength, courage, and freedom. Surrounding the eagle is the inscription United States of America, along with E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, and quarter dollar, the coin's denomination. But while the design itself hasn't changed much in recent decades, what really determines the value of the 1995 quarter is its rarity, condition, and any potential minting errors. So, let's dig a little deeper to find out what makes the 1995 quarter such a treasure for collectors. In the world of coin collecting, the mint mark plays a huge role in determining the value of a coin. The mint mark tells us where the coin was produced. For the 1995 quarter, there are 3 mint marks to be aware of. Quarters produced in Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark. These coins are usually more common and were produced in large quantities, making them less valuable unless they are in exceptional condition. The Denver Mint produced a significant number of these coins, and quarters from this mint mark are more commonly found in circulation. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions of the 1995 quarter. These proof coins are specially struck for collectors, and they often have higher quality finishes, making them much more valuable than their circulation counterparts. The mint mark can have a significant impact on the value of a quarter, but there's something even more important to consider when it comes to rare coins: minting errors. This is where the excitement begins. Mint errors are a collector's dream, and they can make a coin dramatically more valuable. If you've ever come across a coin with an unusual feature or imperfection, you might be holding a rare error coin, and the 1995 quarter is no exception. Here are a few types of minting errors that can significantly increase the value of a 1995 quarter. Double die errors. A double die error happens when the coin is struck more than once, causing the design to appear doubled or ghosted. On a 1995 quarter, you might notice doubling in the date, the mint mark, or even Washington's portrait. This error is highly prized by collectors and can raise the value of the coin substantially. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike occurs when the coin is not properly aligned with the die, resulting in a coin where part of the design is missing or shifted. If you find a 1995 quarter with an off-center strike, especially one that's significantly misaligned, it could be worth a lot more than a standard coin. Die cracks or chips. Sometimes, the dies used to strike the coins develop cracks or chips, and these imperfections are transferred to the coin. A die crack running across the coin, especially in a noticeable location like Washington's face or the eagle on the reverse, can make the coin much more interesting and valuable to collectors. Misplaced mint marks. Occasionally, a mint mark will be misplaced or even missing altogether. A misplaced mint mark on a 1995 quarter can make it a unique and valuable error coin. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet occurs when a piece of metal is missing from the coin, leaving it with an irregular shape. These types of coins are rare and can attract high bids at auction. Another key factor that determines the value of the 1995 quarter is its condition. Coins that have been in circulation for years often show signs of wear, like scratches, discoloration, or fading. But if you happen to have a 1995 quarter in mint condition, especially if it's a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, you could be sitting on something incredibly valuable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are graded on a scale from MS 60, mint state 60, to MS 70, mint state 70, with MS 70 being the highest possible grade. If your 1995 quarter has no visible wear, no scratches, and retains its original shine, it could be worth far more than face value. So, how much is a 1995 quarter really worth? The value of a 1995 quarter depends on several factors, including its mint mark, condition, and whether it has any minting errors or unique characteristics. But here's the exciting part: if you have a 1995 quarter in exceptional condition, or if it happens to have a rare mint error, it could fetch a significant price. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have a 1995 quarter with a rare minting error, or one that is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth as much as $45,000. Yes, you heard that right, $45,000 for a single 1995 quarter. Whether you find a rare doubled die error, an off-center strike, or simply a pristine proof coin, this small piece of currency could be worth a small fortune. So, the next time you come across a 1995 quarter in your change, make sure to take a closer look. Whether you're sorting through a jar of old coins or just checking your pocket change, that quarter could be worth a lot more than you think. Today, we're diving into a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but trust me, there's more to it than meets the eye. We're talking about the 2014 United States quarter dollar. This particular quarter, though part of the regular circulating currency, has gained attention in the numismatic world, and if you know what to look for, it could be worth way more than just 25 cents. So, make sure you stick around until the end because we'll be revealing the shocking value of a 2014 quarter that could have you checking your pocket change immediately. Believe me, you don't want to miss it. Let's first talk a bit about the history of the US quarter dollar. The quarter has been a staple of US currency for centuries. First introduced in 1796, it's gone through numerous design changes. But the most well-known design in modern times is the Washington quarter, which was introduced in 1932 to honor the first President of the United States, George Washington. By the time we reached 2014, the Washington quarter had been in circulation for over 80 years. However, during the years prior to 2014, the U.S. Mint was in the middle of the America the Beautiful Quarter program, a 56-coin series that started in 2010 and was set to run through 2021. This program honored national parks and other national sites from each state and U.S. territory. So, the 2014 quarter is part of this series, and while it features the classic Washington portrait on the obverse, the reverse features a stunning design showcasing a national park or historical site. In 2014, there were 5 distinct designs released, each commemorating a different national landmark or park. But here's the big question: what makes the 2014 quarter stand out in terms of value? Let's explore this further. The 2014 quarter may appear similar to other modern quarters, but it has a distinctive look because of the National Park series. The obverse side of the coin, as always, features a profile of George Washington, designed by engraver John Flanagan. Below the image, you'll find the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year 2014. But here's where it gets interesting. On the reverse side of the coin, the design changes each year based on the America the Beautiful Quarter program. In 2014, 5 unique designs were issued, each representing a significant national landmark: Great Smoky Mountains and National Park, Shawnee National Forest Arches and National Park, Great Sand Dunes National Park, Everglades National Park. Each of these designs captures the beauty and essence of the national site it represents, and they're stunningly detailed. Some quarters, especially those from the Shawnee National Forest and the Great Smoky Mountains, stand out for their vibrant depictions of nature, wildlife, and iconic landmarks. These coins were produced in both regular circulation and proof versions. While the design itself is important, what truly affects a quarter's value are factors like condition, rarity, and mint errors. So let's explore those next. In the world of coin collecting, the mint mark plays a crucial role in determining the rarity and value of a coin. The 2014 quarter was produced in several different U.S. mint locations, and depending on where it was struck, the coin could have a different mint mark. Coins produced in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, but these are still very common. The Philadelphia Mint produces a large number of circulating coins, so these quarters are typically less valuable unless they have a special characteristic. The Denver Mint produced a significant portion of the 2014 quarters. Like Philadelphia, these are generally more common and are less likely to be worth a significant amount unless they are in perfect condition or have rare minting errors. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins, high-quality coins that are specially struck for collectors. Proof coins are made with extra care and are polished to a mirror-like finish, making them much more desirable for collectors. If you happen to have a proof 2014 quarter with the S Mint mark, you may have a coin worth more than a standard circulated version. So, what about the other factors that can make a 2014 quarter more valuable than face value? Let's talk about minting errors. Now here's the exciting part. While most 2014 quarters are relatively easy to find, some contain errors that can significantly increase their value. Minting errors are a collector's dream because they are rare and unique, making them highly sought after. Here are some errors to look for on a 2014 quarter. Double die errors. A double die error occurs when the coin is struck twice, resulting in a blurry or ghosted appearance on certain parts of the design. If you notice doubling in the date, mint mark, or even the text around George Washington, you might have a double die error coin, which can be worth much more than a standard quarter. Off-center strikes. Sometimes, coins aren't properly aligned with the die during the minting process, which causes part of the design to be missing or misaligned. These coins are irregularly shaped and can be very valuable to collectors who are looking for unique specimens. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet happens when a piece of metal is missing from the coin, which results in a misshapen or incomplete coin. These are highly collectible and can be worth more than the standard quarter if you happen to find one. Die cracks. Die cracks are lines that appear on the coin when the die used to strike it develops a crack. These lines get transferred onto the coin, and while they may seem like imperfections, they can actually increase the coin's value as unique errors, miscalled mint marks. Occasionally, the mint mark might be misplaced or not struck clearly on a coin. If the D, S, or no mint mark is incorrectly placed, or if it's missing altogether, you could be holding a rare error coin. Another key factor to consider is coin condition. If your 2014 quarter is in pristine condition, meaning it has never been in circulation and is still in mint state, it could be worth far more than a regular quarter. Coins in excellent condition are graded by a professional scale that goes from MS-60. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 2014 quarter that's been well preserved and shows no signs of wear is highly desirable to collectors. Especially if it's a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, the value increases significantly. So, you've probably been wondering, just how much is a 2014 quarter worth? Well, the value of the coin depends on factors like mint mark, condition, and any minting errors it may have. But here's the exciting part: if you happen to have a 2014 quarter with a rare minting error, or if it's a proof coin in excellent condition, it could fetch a substantial price at auction. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, a 2014 quarter in top condition, or with an exceptional minting error, could be worth up to an astonishing $48,000. Yes, you heard that right. $48,000 for a single 2014 quarter. Whether it's a double die error, an off-center strike, or a pristine proof coin, your 2014 quarter could be worth a small fortune. So, before you throw your change into a jar, remember to take a second look at your quarters. You just might have a $48,000 treasure hiding in your pocket. Today, I'm bringing you a coin that might just blow your mind, the 2016 United States quarter dollar. Now, I know what you're thinking, a 2016 quarter? That's just regular change, right? Well, not exactly. While most of these coins might just end up in your pocket change or your coin jar, some 2016 quarters could actually be worth a small fortune, and I'm not exaggerating. Stick around to the end, because we're going to reveal exactly how much a 2016 quarter could be worth, and trust me, you won't want to miss the shocking number. Before we jump into the value of the 2016 quarter, let's quickly take a step back and look at the historical context of this coin. The US quarter dollar has been around since 1796, and it's one of the most iconic coins in American history. For most of the 20th century, the Washington quarter, featuring the profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States, has been the design on the coin. In 1999, the 50-state quarters program began, and for the next 10 years, each state was honored with a unique design. Following that, the America the Beautiful Quarter program launched in 2010, continuing through 2021, with designs featuring national parks and historic sites from across the United States. By the time we reached 2016, the country was deep into the America the Beautiful Quarter program. In 2016, 5 unique designs were issued, each representing a different national landmark. These quarters not only captured the beauty of the U.S. landscape but also brought attention to some lesser-known treasures of the country's natural and cultural heritage. Let's dive into the design of the 2016 quarter, because this is where things start to get interesting. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the classic design of George Washington's profile, which has graced the quarter since 1932. Surrounding Washington are the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year, 2016. But where things get exciting is on the reverse of the coin. Each year, the America the Beautiful quarters feature a different national park or historical site on the reverse. In 2016, the 5 designs honored the following locations: Cumberland Gap National Historical Park, Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia; Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Historical Park, Flint Hills National Scenic Byway, Theodore Roosevelt National Park, Fort Moultrie. Each of these designs highlights the beauty, history, and significance of the place it commemorates. The Cumberland Gap design, for example, shows the iconic gap through the mountains with a settler walking through it, symbolizing the historic route through the Appalachian Mountains. Meanwhile, the Harriet Tubman quarter pays tribute to the legacy of the abolitionist and Underground Railroad conductor. The 2016 quarters are visually stunning and incredibly detailed. But here's the kicker: while these coins are beautiful, they don't necessarily command high values just because of their design. What makes them valuable is their condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. In the world of coin collecting, the mint mark is a key factor in determining a coin's value. The 2016 quarter was produced at several U.S. mint facilities, each marked with a specific mint mark to indicate where it was struck. These mint marks are: quarters struck in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, but they are still produced in large quantities. While these coins are common, they can become valuable if they're in exceptional condition or have a rare error. The Denver Mint produced the majority of the 2016 quarters, and these quarters are typically more common. However, if you find a D mint mark quarter in pristine or uncirculated condition, it could still be valuable. San Francisco is known for producing proof coins, coins that are specially struck for collectors. These coins are often in near-perfect condition and have a mirror-like finish. Proof 2016 quarters with an S mint mark are much rarer and more valuable. While the mint mark is important, the real magic happens when you find a 2016 quarter with a minting error. That's where the big money is. Here's where things get really exciting. If you have a 2016 quarter with a minting error, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the minting process, and they're rare, which makes them highly valuable to collectors. here are some common mint errors to watch for on your 2016 quarter. Double die errors. A double die error happens when the die that strikes the coin is misaligned, causing the design to appear doubled. This could mean that George Washington's profile looks blurry, or the date and other inscriptions look like they're ghosted. A double die quarter can be worth much more than a regular one. Off-center strikes. If the coin is not properly aligned with the die, it can cause part of the design to be missing or off-center. A 2016 quarter with an off-center strike is considered a misstrike and can be very valuable to collectors looking for unique pieces. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet occurs when a piece of metal is missing from the coin, often leaving it with an irregular shape. These coins are highly collectible because they are a rare error, and they can be worth far more than a regular quarter. Die cracks. Die cracks are lines that appear on the coin due to cracks in the die used to strike it. While they may seem like imperfections, die cracks actually add to the uniqueness of the coin, and collectors love them. If your 2016 quarter has a prominent die crack, it could make the coin much more valuable. Mismatched mint marks. Sometimes, the mint marks are either improperly placed or even missing. If you find a 2016 quarter with a mismatch or a misplaced mint mark, it could be worth a small fortune. Another crucial factor in determining the value of a 2016 quarter is its condition. Coins that have been in circulation for a while are often scratched, worn, or discolored, making them less desirable to collectors. However, coins that are uncirculated, especially those in mint condition, can fetch much higher prices. A coin's condition is typically graded using the Sheldon scale, which ranges from PO1, poor, to MS70, mint state 70. A 2016 quarter in MS70, perfect, condition can be worth a lot more than one that's been through years of use. Additionally, proof coins minted in San Francisco are often the best conditioned, and if you happen to have a 2016 proof quarter, you might be looking at a coin worth much more than you expect. So, just how much could a 2016 quarter be worth? Well, it all depends on the condition, the mint mark, and whether it has any minting errors. But here's the best part: if you happen to have a 2016 quarter with a rare minting error or one that's in pristine uncirculated condition, it could be worth an incredible amount. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. A 2016 quarter with a rare mint error or perfect condition could fetch up to an astonishing $55,000, yes, that's right, $55,000 for a single quarter. Whether it's a double die error, a misstruck coin, or just a perfect proof coin, your 2016 quarter could be worth a small fortune. Today's episode is for you. We're talking about a 2010 United States quarter dollar. A coin that might look like just another regular quarter, but trust me, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. You might think, it's just a 25-cent coin, right? Well, what if I told you that some of these quarters are worth up to $58,000? That's right, $58,000 for a 2010 quarter. It sounds unbelievable, but by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why some of these quarters are worth a fortune and how you can spot one. Stick around, because you won't want to miss out on this. Let's start with a bit of background on the United States quarter dollar. The quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1796, and for most of the 20th century, the design you're familiar with today, the Washington quarter, has been in circulation. First introduced in 1932, this iconic coin features a profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States. However, the real story behind the 2010 quarter has to do with the America the Beautiful Quarter program, which was launched in 2010 and continued through 2021. This program was designed to honor the national parks and historic sites across the United States. Each year, a new quarter design would be released to celebrate a different landmark, and 2010 was the year it all began. In 2010, 5 new quarter designs were released, each representing an important U.S. landmark. These coins featured stunning depictions of national parks and historical sites, and they quickly became highly sought after by both collectors and those with an eye for rare coins. So, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2010 quarter. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the well-known profile of George Washington, which has been the standard for quarters since 1932. Surrounding the portrait are the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year, 2010. However, the real excitement happens when you flip the coin over. On the reverse of the coin, each 2010 quarter features one of the 5 unique designs released that year as part of the America the Beautiful Quarter program: Hot Springs National Park, Yellowstone National Park, Yosemite National Park, Grand Canyon National Park. Each of these designs captures the unique beauty and significance of the site it represents. The Hot Springs Quarter, for instance, showcases a stunning view of the Hot Springs National Park with a detailed image of the hot springs and a towering mountain in the background. Meanwhile, the Yellowstone Quarter features Old Faithful erupting, with intricate details that highlight the natural power of this iconic geyser. These designs are not only visually beautiful, but they also represent some of the most famous and treasured landmarks in the United States. However, as with any coin, it's the rarity, condition, and potential errors that can make these coins worth a lot more than their face value. Let's dive into that now. One of the key factors in determining the value of a coin is its mint mark. The mint mark indicates where the coin was struck, and certain mint marks can make a coin rarer, and therefore more valuable, than others. For the 2010 quarter, there are several different mint marks to look out for. Quarters struck at the Philadelphia Mint are often less rare because the mint produces large quantities of coins for circulation. These are typically more common and don't carry as high a premium unless they are in perfect condition or have a minting error. Quarters struck at the Denver Mint have a D mint mark. The Denver Mint produced the majority of 2010 quarters, so these two are more common. However, if you find a Denver minted quarter in uncirculated or proof condition, it could still be worth more than face value. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins for collectors. These coins are specially struck with extra care to ensure they are in perfect condition. 2010 proof quarters with the S mint mark are far more valuable than regular circulation coins and are highly sought after by collectors. However, while the mint mark is important, it's the minting errors that can really skyrocket the value of a quarter. Let's explore those next. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of minting errors, coins that were struck with mistakes during the production process. Minting errors are rare, and they make certain coins extremely valuable. If you have a 2010 quarter with any of the following errors, you could be holding a valuable treasure. Double die errors. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, creating a ghosted or doubled effect. You might notice that the date, mint mark, or parts of George Washington's image appear blurry or duplicated. This is a key indicator that your quarter could be worth much more than face value. Off-center strikes. An off-center strike happens when the coin isn't perfectly aligned with the die, causing part of the design to be missing or misaligned. These types of errors are highly collectible and can significantly increase the value of the coin. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet occurs when the metal used to make the coin is imperfectly cut, leaving a section of the coin missing. This creates an irregularly shaped coin that's highly desirable among collectors. Die cracks. Die cracks appear on the coin when the die used to strike it develops a crack. These cracks are transferred onto the coin and can create unique features. Collectors find these coins interesting because they're distinctive, and they can be worth a premium. Mismatched mint marks. Occasionally, the mint mark can be improperly placed or even missing from the coin. If you find a 2010 quarter with a misplaced or missing mint mark, you could have a rare and valuable error coin. Minting errors are extremely rare, which is why coins with errors can fetch much higher prices than regular coins. If you have a 2010 quarter with an error, you may be sitting on a gold mine. Another factor that can dramatically increase the value of a coin is its condition. Most of the 2010 quarters in circulation have been handled, dropped, and passed around, meaning they likely have some signs of wear. But if you happen to find a 2010 quarter that's been kept in pristine condition, especially a proof coin, you could have something very special. Coins that have never been in circulation and remain uncirculated are more valuable because they show no signs of wear or damage. These coins are often graded on a scale from MS-60 to MS-70. A 2010 quarter in MS-70 condition is considered to be in perfect state, and collectors will pay top dollar for these flawless specimens. So, how much could a 2010 quarter be worth? Well, if your quarter has a minting error, is in perfect condition, or is a proof coin with the S mint mark, you could be looking at a substantial payout. Are you ready for the jaw-dropping value? A 2010 quarter with the right minting error or in pristine condition could be worth $58,000, yes, you heard that correctly, $58,000 for a single 2010 quarter. Whether it's a double die error, an off-center strike, or just an uncirculated proof coin, that little 25-cent piece could be worth a fortune. So, before you toss your spare change into the jar, make sure to check your 2010 quarters. You never know, what seems like ordinary change could be hiding a $58,000 treasure. Today, we have something really special lined up for you. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins from recent years, the 2017 United States quarter dollar. At first glance, you might think, it's just a regular 25-cent coin, right? But trust me, there's so much more to this 2017 quarter than you'd expect. Some of these quarters are not only incredibly rare but can be worth up to $65,000. Yes, you heard that right, $65,000 for a single quarter. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what makes the 2017 quarter dollar such a hot commodity and why some of them can command such a high price. Stick around, because this is one coin hunt you won't want to miss. Let's start with a bit of history to set the stage. The U.S. quarter dollar has been a cornerstone of American currency since it was first introduced in 1796. Over the centuries, the quarter has gone through numerous design changes, but the Washington quarter has been the standard design since 1932. It features the iconic portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, and has become one of the most recognizable coins in the world. But in recent years, the U.S. Mint has embarked on a mission to celebrate the nation's rich history and diverse landscapes through the America the Beautiful Quarter program. This program, which started in 2010 and ended in 2021, features a unique design each year to honor national parks, historical landmarks, and iconic American sites. And 2017? Well, that year was absolutely packed with stunning designs that showcase some of the most important and beloved places in the U.S. If you happen to have a 2017 quarter, you may be sitting on a hidden gem, especially if it's one of the rarer varieties or has special characteristics. Now, let's take a look at what makes the 2017 quarter so special. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the classic profile of George Washington, which has graced the quarter for nearly 90 years. Surrounding his image are the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year, 2017. But when you flip the coin over, that's where the magic happens. The reverse of the 2017 quarter features 5 unique designs, each one celebrating a different landmark or historical site from across the United States. The designs for 2017 were as follows: Effigy Mounds, a national monument; Frederick Douglass, a national historic site; Ozark, a national scenic riverways; George Rogers Clark National Historical Park; Thomas Edison National Historical Park. These designs are absolutely breathtaking, and they highlight some truly iconic places. For example, the Effigy Mounds quarter features detailed depictions of the ancient burial mounds built by Native American tribes, while the Frederick Douglass coin honors the life of the legendary abolitionist and statesman. Each of these designs is not only beautiful but also carries significant historical and cultural weight. But what truly sets the 2017 quarter apart from others is its rarity and the potential for minting errors, which can make these coins worth a lot more than face value. Let's break down exactly what factors can turn your 2017 quarter into a small fortune. When it comes to coins, the mint mark plays a huge role in determining its value. The mint mark indicates where the coin was struck, and certain mint marks can make a coin rarer, and therefore more valuable. For the 2017 quarter, the U.S. Mint produced the coins at several locations, each with its own mint mark. Coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark, and these are often the most common of the 2017 quarters. While these quarters can still be valuable if they're in perfect condition or have minting errors, they're generally not as rare as the ones produced at other facilities. The Denver Mint struck a large number of 2017 quarters, and most of the quarters you'll find in circulation are likely to have the D Mint mark. However, if you find a D Mint mark coin in uncirculated condition or with a unique error, it could still be worth a premium. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins for collectors, and these are highly coveted by coin enthusiasts. 2017 proof quarters with the S Mint mark are generally in excellent condition and can be worth far more than a regular circulation coin, but here's where things get even more interesting. The real value often comes from minting errors, and that's what could make your 2017 quarter worth a fortune. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is discovering minting errors, which occur when something goes wrong during the production process. These errors can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a rare treasure. So, what types of minting errors should you be on the lookout for in your 2017 quarter? Double die errors. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck twice, creating a ghosted or doubled effect. You may notice that the text appears blurry or duplicated. If you find a 2017 quarter with a double die error, you could have a very valuable coin on your hands. Off-center strikes. If the coin isn't properly aligned with the die, it can cause part of the design to be missing or appear off-center. These types of errors are incredibly rare and can make your 2017 quarter worth much more than a regular one. Clipped planchets. Sometimes, the metal used to create the coin doesn't get properly cut, resulting in a clipped planchet, a coin with a section missing or an unusual shape. These are very collectible because of their uniqueness. Die cracks. Die cracks occur when the die used to strike the coin gets damaged, causing cracks that appear on the coin's surface. While die cracks might seem like imperfections, they're actually highly sought after by collectors because they make the coin stand out from the rest. Mismatched mint marks. Sometimes, a mint mark can be misplaced or even missing entirely. If you happen to find a 2017 quarter with a misaligned or missing mint mark, you could be looking at a very rare error that could significantly increase its value. Another factor that can skyrocket the value of your 2017 quarter is its condition. Coins that have been in circulation for a while usually show signs of wear and tear. However, if you have a 2017 quarter that is uncirculated, meaning it hasn't been used in everyday transactions, it could be worth significantly more. Coins that are in mint condition, especially those graded at MS 70, Mint State 70, are considered perfect. If you have a 2017 quarter in MS 70 condition, it could be worth a lot more than a quarter that's seen the inside of your pocket or coin jar. Proof coins, especially those from the San Francisco Mint, are also highly desirable due to their near-perfect finish and mirror-like appearance. So, how much could a 2017 quarter actually be worth? Well, it depends on the condition, mint mark, and whether it has any minting errors. If you find a 2017 quarter with a minting error or a perfectly preserved proof coin, you could be sitting on a serious treasure. Are you ready for the big reveal? A 2017 quarter with the right error or in pristine condition can be worth up to $65,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $65,000 for a single quarter. Whether it's a double die error, a misaligned mint mark, or just a perfect proof coin, your 2017 quarter could be worth a fortune. So, next time you reach for your pocket change, make sure to check your 2017 quarters closely. You might just have a $65,000 treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning about rare coins and their potential value, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin collecting tips and secrets. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting.